What's up, guys, and happy Friday. It is just yaun here today with you guys. Jess had some family things to take care of this week, and I didn't want her to be overwhelmed with having to worry about getting an episode out, so it is just me. And this episode is going to be probably relatively quick, just because the topic that I wanted to discuss, I do want to still do it with Jess, just because it's something that we're both, we like to voice our struggles and our opinions and what we go through on it. It being May, it is Mental Health Awareness Month, so we did want to of course talk about that, since that was the reason I kind of started this podcast in the first place. But I just wanted to check in with everyone and just say that I hope that everyone is doing okay. I did a poll on Instagram the other day, just checking in with everyone like I normally do, just to see where everyone's headspace is at and if anyone's struggling or if people are doing awesome during this time. And a couple people did say that they were struggling, which is totally understandable during this time, us being quarantined and not being able to go out and do our normal things. And now this is kind of our new normal, which is weird to think about, that we haven't gone anywhere for 3 months, and the limiting who we see. I haven't seen my dad in 3 months. I haven't seen a lot of my family. I did just get to see my brother for the first time in a while, and he's been home since March, so it was nice seeing him. And I hope that since now we're in yellow and hopefully going to green next week, I hope for the sake of that you guys get to see your families and see the people in your lives that make you happy and kind of distract you from your depression or your anxiety or whatever it is that you're going through, just for the time being. Because I know being confined in one area for a certain amount of time kind of makes you go crazy. I think in the middle of April I was about to lose it. I can't even believe that for literally the whole month of March, I just did absolutely nothing besides sit and watch Netflix and eat. I don't know, that first month was rough, and then towards the end of April, it got a little bit better. So, and I started actually working out 6 days a week, and that is big. And I say it probably almost every episode, because I always find these bursts of energy and go exercise and do yoga, but it only literally lasts for 2 days because I'm so not motivated and so lazy. But it has been 3 weeks straight, so I am gonna keep it pushing, because I do, and I have seen results, and I actually feel good. So I mean, if you are just trying to figure out what you can do during this time until you go back to work or back to your normal, just try to keep yourself busy. I would say I kind of wish I would have started keeping myself busy a lot early on, but that is what it's helped me, staying busy and taking a bunch of walks and just getting that fresh air and not being in my apartment all hours of the day. And also, I'm really big on journaling. Journaling always helps if you don't feel like talking to anyone or you don't think that anyone understands. It's really nice to have your own journal. And it's kind of for me, it's my own peace of mind. And then I can go back and read that journal if I want to. I can't say that I've ever gone back and read anything that I've ever wrote in my journal, but I know that it's there, and that kind of keeps me calm. And then that and or reading. I did start, and I've also talked about this too, I started a book club through Instagram in a group, and that is really awesome, and it's neat reading books that I would have never chosen for myself. So that kept me busy too. But I just wanted to try to give a little bit of advice. I mean, I don't know, I don't like to speak for everyone. I only really like to speak for myself and give my advice as best I can, because what works for me may not work for you. And also Jess and I just wanted to let you guys know that we're always here for you if you ever need to vent. Sometimes people find it easier to vent to people that they don't know and don't know too much about their personal lives. So Jess and I's DMs are always open. You guys can always reach out. We would be glad to help in any way that we can. But yeah, and just a little quick check-in, and like I said, hopefully next week Jess and I can dive in a little bit more, and I think fingers crossed, either next week or the week after that, we will finally upload our first episode of our new podcast series, Haunted Happy Hour. When we are so excited, we had talked about it about maybe a month ago, but it took we were getting our logo done, so we were just waiting for our logo to be done, and then for me to find some spooky music. And we'll probably go into more detail about that soon, and hopefully you guys are just as excited as we are, and we hope that since you've supported this podcast, that you support our newest podcast, and we love to hear your feedback. If you do listen to our episodes at all, we would love it if you just take a screenshot and share it on whatever social media platform you use and just tag us. We're trying to get our podcast out there just a little bit more, just so that people can hear us and we can meet new people and have new people listen to us and all that good stuff. So, and your support means the world. Hopefully once all of this is kind of over and I start working full time, we're going to start doing some giveaways again. We had done a couple before this happened, and then we just took a break. So, but we like to do the giveaways because you guys support us and we like to give back to you guys. So that will also be coming up here shortly, and we hope that you had a great week, and we hope that you have a great weekend. Get some sun and take some time to yourself also. If you don't want to get out, just take some time to yourself. Take a bubble bath, relax, listen to soothing music, just kind of find your peace of mind and find your center, and just try to take care of yourself. It's always really nice to take care of yourself, especially if you're always taking care of someone else. It's always nice to take that half hour or however long you can get to just kind of regroup and get yourself feeling okay. And that is all I have for you today. This is so weird. There's not going to be any intro music or anything like that because I am going back to how it was when I first started on my phone, and no music because Jess is a wizard and has everything on her computer. So, but thank you guys for listening, and we will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.